Did everyone in here watch the Gabby Petito documentary?
Yes.
I still have about 30 minutes of the last episode.
Hey, you and me too.
Really?
Yeah, I got like 30 minutes left.
How did you
I
guys
fell
not
asleep
finish
after
it?
the mom's note.
Okay.
Yes. Did you get to the mom's note yet?
No.
Oh, it's messed up. Okay. Oh, it's messed up. The Gabby Petito Netflix documentary. We all know Gabby Petito. The very, 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 very tragic story. Northport, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So Terry's backyard. 800-409-9393. So here's my question with that, and I'm happy that Terry's in my shoes because, Jed and Ashley immediately walk in, and Ashley was the one that texted us yesterday. She's like, homework for tonight. Everyone watch it. I fell asleep. I tried to watch the whole thing. I fell asleep. I said at one point, I go, don't spoil it. The thing is that it already happened.
It did. You can't spoil it.
But the thing is, it's a documentary, so there are probably things that happen in it that we're not aware of. I don't know. 800-409-9393. Is a documentary like that something that you could spoil? How does that work with things that actually have happened? How does that work with documentaries? Like, I like watching, war documentaries. Things on world wars and battles, specific ones. I can't talk about blah, 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 blah. And like, you could just read a book and you'll see it. You could go online and Google, but is that something that you could potentially spoil?
No, it was all in the news. Even the mom's letter was a part of the trial. Like, we all knew what was happening. We all know how it ended. So we're not spoiling anything. We're just coming back to you with not even new information. The only thing new is the text messages. Like the Menendez brothers. How many people watched that and we already knew the outcome? And there's like 12 documentaries of it.
But
I
I
didn't know the outcome.
Really?
Like, I knew that they were in jail, but I didn't know.
Their parents?
Well,
I mean, you can't spoil it.
But there are elements in this one particular, Ashley, where there are things where they go into detail that was not covered, that were not covered on the mainstream news. And Joe, you even mentioned this a couple weeks ago because you wanted us to watch that new OJ one on Netflix as well, and even you said, dude, there are so many details that there haven't been in other documentaries. How widespread was that case? I mean, you could use the same argument with this, is there are a lot of things that are still in there that you don't want to spoil. So I'm on Team Joe here.
I think it's basically we don't know the relationship these people had, and we're getting more information from their friends and family rather than the news outlets going and just interviewing the parents.
how about the call, or not the call, the note? How about the note from the mom?
His note? Or, okay.
What? His note?
Oh, Jedi.
See, I don't know.
Yeah,
See, that's not fair. That's not
Sorry.
fair.
But
they said,
they talked
in a
about
book
that
bag.
in the news too.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
widespread.
wanna know. I don't want to know. Like, I think
So
from
I'll
what
tell
I
you what it said.
remember,
Can't spoil it.
I think from what I remember, he popped himself, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Correct.
But they don't know if he actually popped himself. And then he got eaten by an alligator.
I can't say anything because I don't want to spoil it for you now.
Okay, well, see, that, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the
But
thing.
they found his book bag.
Like, I never heard the Long Island cops and Northport police talking, which, by the way, I was, like, mad at Northport police for, like, 5 minutes. But then they...
Yeah.
Unless something else happens. But I'm pretty
No,
sure
they
we
did their due diligence. Yeah. No, they're
Yeah.
great. So did the FBI.
I mean, listen,
They were great.
we all know. We all know
Yeah.
we've got great police officers down here. I just...
you don't want to
So
say...
he doesn't get eaten by the... All right, I don't
You
want to
gotta-
know.
you
I don't
gotta
want to know.
finish
I
it.
don't
You
want to
gotta
know. I
finish
thought he
it.
got eaten by an alligator. Lisa, don't give up anything. I don't want to know about the alligator. But
I won't say anything.
what do you think? So you did like the documentary. You're going to bring up the whole note and her telling her own story. The voice thing kind of scared me.
Really?
The
I
voice thing
won't spoil it for
scared
you
me.
guys. I won't spoil it. But even though it was we know what happened and the outcome, the documentary was amazing because she actually told her own story. And we were able to piece everything together because of all her videos and everything happened. What really got me upset were when they stopped because he had slapped her. That's the part that really upset me, that they put
God,
him
that
in
video,
a
the
hotel.
body cam footage, and the
Man.
cop. Oh,
Yes.
my wife needs a
Crazy.
shower. Oh my God, that was crazy. Hey,
That really upset me.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I just got
they
word.
left the girl in a van by herself.
Exactly.
Really?
Lisa, I don't want to cut you off, but I just got word that we've got one of her family members on the phone.
All right, go ahead and let's get it.
You want to stay on and hear this?
Sure, absolutely.
All right, I'll keep you on so you can listen to all of this. But stay quiet for me. We gotta hear from. Let's hear from Meredith real quick. Meredith is in Riverview, but from what I hear, you. So how do you know the Petitos? How do you know Gabby and her family?
So we are very good friends with her uncle and her dad, not her stepdad,
Sure.
Joe. We actually all watched it last night as like one big giant family. We all worked together, and they hit every mark last night. There was nothing embellished. That note was 100% real from the mom. That body camera, nothing was embellished with the police, with the body cams. Everything was to the T.
You watched it with Joe Petito?
We all watched it as one big giant family.
What was he doing during it?
Yeah.
Because obviously he's in it, but what was his... Did he cry? Was he emotional?
I mean, they're all pretty numb still. It's been a couple of years, so, I mean, it's just like reliving a nightmare again.
Yeah.
So it's just more like they paid attention as everything came to life again for them.
Did they speak about how they feel about Brian's family?
I mean, it's still going to be. It's like all the missing pieces are still up in the air. They're still not 100% on why the mom wrote the note to begin with. I mean, it's still a full investigation. It's not like a closed book.
It's still going on?
This is still going on. This is not going to be like completely shut.
Now, is this like civil suits like against law enforcement, or is this more so like criminal cases against his family?
Josh, I don't know if you remember when the Northport police officer first went to the house, and the Suffolk County detective was on the phone. Did you hear when they said that he basically like didn't want to be bothered? And the Suffolk County, the Long Island police the detective, I don't remember her name.
Yeah, she said it was fishy.
All right, hold on. I'm listening to her, Jen.
Yeah, exactly. She said it was fishy, just like he was kind of like, oh, well, we don't have real probable cause. And when the Suffolk County police officer detective from Long Island said, she's like, well, the girl's been missing for 10 days. That's probable cause. Brian Landry said that he flew back.
Yeah, he says he flew back. All right, I get what you were doing now, Jed. You're helping her out. So he said he flies back. He flew back, yet the car was in the driveway. He very obviously drove.
Correct. And the Northport police officer just didn't take into consideration, like, that didn't make sense.
It did not.
Like, he just couldn't fathom the fact that he told the sister that he flew back, but the van's in the driveway in the same 24 hours. So, now how do you guys feel about the sister?
I don't know. I don't know with the sister. Because a part of me thinks that she didn't know. Another part of me thinks that she does.
So when she said that she was completely clueless and she lost her brother, she basically lost her brother, she lost her parents, she lost her sister, she lost her sister-in-law. Do you think that she was being genuine? Because we all do.
I do.
So you do.
I don't think the sister's. I think she's clueless as to what's going on her and her husband.
And what I'm hearing is, if you're just turning on your radio, by the way, we're talking about the Gabby Petito documentary, which is now on Netflix. We're talking to Meredith. Meredith, family friends with the Petitos, actually watched the documentary last night with Joe. I'm assuming his wife was there as well. I can't remember her name.
Yes, everyone was all basically there. They did their screening preview a couple days prior, just as respect that Netflix gave them the first, but all our families are very good friends and work together. So I'm more friends with the uncle than I am with Joe. Joe's brother, Steve Petito, he's very good friends with our family. So we were all, it was basically like five whole households.
Yeah, I think that I don't know with the whole entire family thing. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I wonder what they thought, and I would love to. Maybe Meredith, I'm sure that they don't want to. They've done more than enough. But I would love to talk to even her friend. Her friend who worked at Domino's. I think her name is Rose or something like that. Yes. If anyone knows Rose, tell Rose, because I thought she was really cool. I wonder what they think about her voice being on it. When they did the AI and it was reading the notes.
Right.
Talk about, God, that's pretty deep.
Gives me chills just thinking about it.
Oh, my
Going
God.
back and listening to it.
Yeah. Meredith, thank you for calling in.
Yeah, we
and
appreciate that.
Yeah, sharing your side. And please, if you could send our condolences to the whole family. And it's just horrible what happened. And I'm happy they're happy with the documentary.
They're pretty amazing in what they're doing. They still keep her foundation alive. They're still helping
Good.
find missing kids. We just had another one on Long Island that was missing for 24 days. They were able to reunite her. They found her alive. Yeah, it's just they're really, really amazing people that are now using this for a great cause and spreading light. But yeah, they're great.
Thank you so much, Meredith.
Yeah, Meredith, I appreciate you calling in and sharing the story, and I look forward to talking to you soon. I hope that we do. And yeah, if anyone's got any connections to anyone like the friend, any of the family members who want to come on and talk more about it, this is not an ad by any means. As much as I want to get a paycheck from Netflix, we're not, but definitely worth watching. I got 30 more minutes left of the last episode. So.
You are going to be mind blown.
There's even more.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say the last 30 minutes are
Do they
the most
interview the
valuable
alligator?
things.
Good job.
They don't interview the alligator?
Why do you fix up on this gator?
I'm a big gator guy.
I know you
If you
are.
know me, you know I love gators.